Hello everyone, welcome back to another Umamusume video. Today in this video we're going the upcoming banners. The Uma banners will be going last after the sport cards this time around though. So let's get into it without further ado. We have Sasami Ashinzawa, an SSR support card. She's also going to be receiving an R card you can get as well, but that will not be on. That will be on tiny rate up. It won't be a noticeable rate up, just like Riko Kashimoto was on release. Anywho, at max level 50, her unique effect will be Sasami Ashinzawa. Random events are more likely to occur. Mood effect by 60%. Event effectiveness by 50%. Initial friendship gauge of 25. Skill point bonus of 1. And event recovery of 60. From her, the skills you can get from her events are Wallflower, Court and Recovery X, Risky Business, Running Idle, Nothing Ventured, and Uma Stand. Wallflower is the debuff version of Competitive Spirit. Corner Recovery X is of course Corner Recovery, and Running Idle in itself is just a debuff, I'm pretty sure. From training events, there are two random events, the applications of acupuncture. There is a 50-50, you get a random stat plus 15, and you get the fast learner status, random. Or you get 75 skill points and you obtain Wallflower. Now I'm pretty sure with the 75 you can kind of heal the Wallflower immediately, but that's up to you if you want it. A pleasant practice partner. There's three options you can pick from. The first one at the top is randomly get either maximum energy plus 4, 16 energy back, a mood 1, and you can start dating with Sasami Ashinzawa. Or you can get 75 skill points, obtain Corner Recovery X, and then you can start dating Ashinzawa. The middle one is the safe route, which is just a mood up and 15 stamina, I suppose. I don't know why you wouldn't pick the top one either. It's still Corner Recovery, it's just when you recover from it. But this will give you 1 mood and 15 stamina and you can start dating. Finally, the bottom one will give you minus 10 energy, 150 skill points, and a Risky Business hint plus 1, and obtain the Running Idle skill. But you lose 10 bond with Sasami Ashinzawa. Let's go over her date events now. On the first note of her date, you will randomly either get 16 energy and lose 1 mood, or you'll get 48 energy back and 1 mood up with a plus 15 to a random stat. On the second note of the date, you can get either 48 energy back, a mood up, and 2 random stats plus 15, or you can get 16 energy back and lose them. The third and final note of the dates for her, you can randomly get there's 2 options that have a random outcome. The top option will give you 48 energy back, 15 in all stats, 30 skill points, and a Nothing Ventured hint plus 3, or you lose 10 energy and lose 2 mood. The bottom option is randomly either get you all of the energy recovered, so if it's increased a little, it would give you the full thing back, a mood plus 1, Nothing Ventured hint plus 1, and a hint. And bond to Sasami Ashinzawa. Or you can get 32 energy back and a Risky Business hint plus 1. Overall, I guess it would be the safer option to pick the bottom one, but people love to gamble. I love to gamble. I'd probably go with the top one always. Anywho, that is Sasami Ashinzawa, but we will go over her special events at least, because she does kind of boost her own events. So, just a poke. This is a random either or. You'll get all stats plus 4, and random that you get Practice Perfect status, or you'll lose 10 energy to move. A random stat plus 30. This one's repeatable. An accurate acupuncturist. That's what she is, an acupuncturist. Randomly either get plus 3 energy and a plus 6 in the random stat, or lose 5 energy. Heal and Hot Spring Holiday. This is after you max out her bonds after the final. You'll get at least 2 random stats with plus 22 and 67 skill points. If the bond is not max, it will only be 15 two random stats. And a bond bolstered by booze dating before the New Year's will give you 16 energy back, 2 random stats plus 15, and an Umamusume hint plus 3. That's Sasami Ashinzawa. Well, what do I think about Sasami Ashinzawa? I think this is a very fun card. Whether or not you want to make use of it is completely up to the player, because it's pretty random in the effects that it will do to your run. It could fuck up your run, and it could very well make your run better, but it's just up to the player to make the decision. Anywho, that's not the only new support card. We have, of course, Tamamo Cross, Guts SR. At max limit break, the unique skill increases skill points gained when trained together by 1, increases initial guts when beginning a career playthrough 20, friendship bonus of 20%, a training effectiveness of 15%, a hit level 2s, hit frequency of 40%, initial power of 20, initial friendship gauge of 20, specialty priority by 60, and a guts bonus of 1. Her support hints are Rosy Outlook, Soft Step, Medium Corners, 1,500,000 cc, Thunderbolt Step, Frenzied Late Surgers, Flustered Late Surgers, and a stat gain of 6 guts, 1 speed, and 1 power. From events, you'll be getting Pace Chaser Corners, Late Surger Corners, and Calm in the Crowd. On the first node, you will have the choice between a Mood Up and 5 speed, or 10 energy and 5 stamina. On the second node, you can either get 10 speed, 10 skill points, and Pace Chaser Corners plus 1, or 10 stamina, 10 skill points, and Late Surger Corners plus 1. From the random events, you can get either 10 wisdom, 5 stamina, and 5 guts. In the last random event, you can get either or Calm in the Crowd hit plus 1, or stamina, wisdom plus 5. And that is Tamamo Cross. Tamamo Cross Guts. Sasami Ashinzawa. Should you be summoning on the support card banner? Not really. Do you want to? It's up to you. Do you like Tamamo Cross? Why not? Do you like the acupuncturist? Go ahead. But, overall, you'll probably be seeing them a lot more than you would bargain for in the future, because none of these are truly limited. So, it's really up to the player. Anyway, let's go over the, trainee banner. As you can see, the trainee banner consists of every released Umamusume in the game up to New Year's, which is still happening at the moment. So, I am heavily debating whether or not we go over everyone.
The pack is back, goes chomping at his feet. Pack's our hero, Pack just can't be beat, yeah!
This is future editor. Basically, this is gonna be the end of the video for the people who wanted to know the new stuff, aka the support cards. And as you can tell, this is already the end of the video, but you don't know who this is. You could probably make a guess based on what was the most recent banner, but you don't know who this is. Anyway, past, future, Nux, please start this long line of Umas. Pause here, as you can tell. We have a different song, that's how you can tell. And this is future Nux, editor Nux, whatever. Basically, I went on a little bit longer than I'd like to have it be. So, this is going to be how I'm going to be going over every UMA 3-star that is featured on this banner. Instead of going over everything, I'm going to tell you the basics. I'm going to tell you their aptitude. I'm going to be telling you what kind of strategy they run. I'm going to be telling you what kind of, like if they're turf or dirt, or if I'll make a note if they have a good enough dirt to be considered for dirt. But other than that, I'll just talk about their 2 gold skills they get when you start to awaken them. So, without further ado, let's start. Rice Shower Original has a stat bonus of 10% in stamina and 20% guts, with an aptitude towards turf. Her distances at A will be both medium and long, and her main strategy is pace, with a B in front. Her unique skill is Blue Rose Closer. Her awakening skills at level 3 is Determined Descent, and at level 5 it's Cooldown. Simbuli Rudolph is a stat bonuses are 20 stamina and 10 guts. An aptitude towards turf. Her distances are medium and long, but she does have a mile race, so be sure to get that up. She only has a C in it. Her strategies is pace and late, both being A with a B in front. Her unique skill is Behold Thine Emperor's Divine Might. Awakening skills are Dominator at level 3 and Professor of Curvature at level 5. Majora McQueen Original has a stat bonus of 20% in stamina and 10% in wit. With an aptitude towards turf, her distances are medium and long, both being A, with her strategy being pace, with a B in front. Her unique skill is the Duty of Dignified Calls. At level 3 you'll get Vanguard, Spirit, and at level 5 you get Calm and Collected. Taiki Shuttle has a stat bonus of 20% in speed and 10% in wit. Her aptitude is towards turf, but she has a B in dirt, so she can be definitely used there. Her distances this time around are sprint and mile, both being A. Strategy is pace, with a C in front, I suppose. Her unique skill is shooting for victory. Her awakening skills are changing gears at level 3 and Mile Maven at level 5. One of the few current trainees that have Mile Maven. Ogre Cap has a stat bonus of 20% in speed and 10% in power. Her aptitude is towards turf, but she has a B in dirt, so she's definitely usable there. Her distances are mile and medium, but she has a B in long, so be sure to get that up to an A at least. Her strategy is pace and late. Her unique skill is Triumphant Pulse. And her awakening skills are Gourmand at level 3 and Corner Connoisseur at level 5. Marzensky's original version has a stat bonus of 10% in speed and 20% in wit. She has an aptitude towards turf with a D in dirt, which is something to note of. Her main distance is mile, but she has a B in both sprint and medium. Her strategy is of course pace. Not pace, front. Her unique skill is Red Shift. LP 1211M. At level 3, you'll get changing gears. At level 5, get step on the gas. Teokai Teo Original has a stat bonus of 20% in speed and 10% in stamina. With a in turf, her distances is medium with a B in long. Her strategy is mostly pace, it being B, but she has a C in late and D in front. Her unique skill is Sky High Teo Step. Her awakening skill at level 3 is Technician, and at level 5 it's Lightning Step. Silence Suzuka has an aptitude towards turf. Her distances is mile and medium with a D in sprint. Her strategy is front. Her unique skill is The View from the Lead is Mine. Her awakening skills is 3 Concentration, at level 5 it's Unrestrained. Something to make note of, she has a special skill event where she can get the gold skill for Runaway. Exclusive skill to her. Special Week has a stat bonus of 20% in stamina and 10% in wit, with an aptitude towards turf. Her distances are medium and long, C and mile. Her strategy is pace and late, with a C and end. Unique skill is Shooting Star. At level 3 you'll get Gourmand, and at level 5 you'll get In Body and Mind. TM Opera O Original has a 20% stat bonus in Stamina and 10% in Wit. Her aptitude is towards turf, with a distance of medium and long, and her strategy is pace and late, with the C in front. Her unique skill is This Dance is for Victoria. At level 3 you'll get Speed Star, and at level 5 you'll get Killer Tunes. Mahono Burman has an aptitude towards turf, with her distances being medium, but she has a B in both long and mile, with a C in sprint. Her strategy is mostly front. Her unique skill is G00 First F Infinity. At level 3 you'll get Taking the Lead, and at level 5 you'll get Track Blazer. Biwa High Heat's original version as well has a stat bonus of 10% in Guts and 20% in Wit. Her aptitude is towards turf, with an A in both medium and long, and her strategy is pace, with a B in late. Her unique skill is Win QED. At level 3 you'll get Calm and Collected, and at level 5 you get Cooldown. Majuro McQueen's anime version has a stat bonus in 3 stats this time, with it being 10% for Stamina, Power, and Wit. Her aptitude is towards turf, with an A in both long and medium, and her strategy remains basically the same, with a pace, A, and a B front. Her unique skill is Legacy of the Strong. Her awakening skills at level 3 is Cooldown, at level 5 it's Beeline Burst. Tokai Teo's anime version follows suit with 3 stat bonuses, 10% in speed, 10% in stamina, and 10% in guts. An aptitude towards turf, her distances is still medium, with a B in long, and her strategy is, for the most part, still pace. Her unique skill is Certain Victory. At level 3 you'll get Race Planner, and at level 5 you get Miraculous Step. Current Chan has a 10% in speed and 20% in power. Her aptitude is towards turf, but she has a 8 in sprint and I guess a D in mile if you want to get that one up as well. Her strategy is mostly pace, but she has a B in front. Her unique skill is Look at Current. At level 3 you'll get Dazzling Disorientation, and at level 5 you get Outdoored by All. Narita Taishin has a stat bonus of 10% in speed and 20% in guts. With an A in turf, her distances are medium and long with a D in mile, and her strategy, for the most part, is end, but she has a B in late. Her unique skill is Nemesis. Level 3 you'll get Sleeping Lion, and at level 5 you'll get Encroaching Shadow. Smart Falcon has a stat bonus of 20% in speed and 10% in power, with an aptitude towards dirt. Her distances are medium and mile, with a B in sprint. Her strategy, for the most part, is front, with a D in pace. Her unique skill is Sparkly Stardom. At level 3 you'll get Center Stage, and at level 5 you get Trending in the Charts. Narita Bryan has a stat bonus of 10% in speed and 20% in stamina. Her aptitude is towards turf, and her distances are long and medium, with a B in mile. Her strategy is towards pace and late, with a D in end. Her unique skill is Shadow Break. At level 3 you'll get Beeline Burst, and at level 5 you get In Body and Mind. Mayuno Top Gun Wedding has a stat bonus in 3 stats, 10 speed, 10 stamina, and 10 wit. Her aptitude is towards turf, with a distance of medium and long, but she has a D in sprint and mile. Her strategy is towards front and pace, but she has a B in late and end. Her unique skill is Flowery Star Maneuver. Air Groove's Wedding Skin also follows the 3 lanes, with it being 10 in speed, 10 in power, and 10 in guts. Her aptitude is towards dirt, with a B in mile and a medium A. But she has a C in sprint, to make, I guess, note of it. Her strategy is pace and late, with a D in front. Her unique skill is Eternal Moments. At level 3 you'll get Big Sisterly, and at level 5 you get Corner Connoisseur. Saiyan Sky has a stat bonus of 10% in stamina and 20% in wit, with an aptitude towards turf. She runs medium and long, C in mile. Her strategy for the most part is front, but she has a B in pace and a D in late. Her unique skill, angling and scheming. Level 3 you get Vanguard Spirit, and at level 5 you get Escape Artist. Ishi Amazon has a stat bonus of 20 in power and 10 in guts. Her aptitude is towards turf, with a distance of mile and medium, both A, with a B in long, and a D in sprint. Her strategy is towards end, but she has a B in pace, a C in late. Her unique skill is you and me, one-on-one. At level 3 you'll get Unyielding, and at level 5 you get Sturm und Drang. El Condor Pasa has a stat bonus of 15% in speed and 15% in guts. Her aptitude is towards turf, but she has a B in dirt. The distances she runs is mostly mile and medium, but she has a B in long. And her strategy is pace and late, C in end. Her unique skill is Condor's Fury. At level 3 you'll get Furious Feet, and at level 5 you'll get Rising Dragon. Grass Wonder Fantasy has a turf aptitude. The distances you run with her are mile and long, but she has a B in medium, and her strategy is pace and late. Her unique skill is Superior Heal. Level 3 will get Cool Down, and at level 5 you get Relax. Fuji Keseki has a stat bonus of 20% in power and a 10% in wit. Her aptitude is towards turf, and her distances are mile, but for the most part you have a B in both short sprint and medium. In Japan they call it short. But her strategy is pace, with a C in both front and weight. Her unique skill is Lights of Vaudeville. Vaudeville? Yeah, Vaudeville. At level 3 we get Big Sisterly, and at level 5 you get Race Planner. Gold City has a stat bonus of 10% in power and 20% guts. With an aptitude towards turf, she has a distance of mile, but she has a B in both medium and long. Her strategy is pace and late. Unique skill, keep it real. At level 3 you'll get Keen Eye. At level 5 you get On Your Left. Marzensky Summer has a stat bonus of 15% in speed and 15% in wit. With an aptitude towards turf, she still has a D in dirt. Her distances are still mile, with a B in sprint and medium, and a C in long. Her strategy is front. Her unique skill is a Kiss of Courage for courage. At level 3 you'll get Restless, and at level 5 you get Mile Maven. Special Week Summer has a 3 stat bonus with 10% in stamina, 10% in power, and 10% in guts. Her aptitude's towards turf, with an A in both medium and long, the C in mile. Her strategy is still pace and late, but she has a C in end. Her unique skill is Dazzlin' Diver. At level 3 you'll get Fast and Furious. At level 5 you get It's On. Meisho Dodo has a stat bonus of 20% in stamina and 10% in guts. With an aptitude towards turf, she can run on medium and long. Her strategy is pace, but she has a B in late. Her unique skill is I Never Goof Up. At level 3 you'll get Speedstar, and at level 5 you get Indomitable. Asian Flash has a stat bonus of 10% in power and 20% in wit. With an aptitude towards turf, she has a distance of medium and long at A. Her strategy is late, but she has a B in pace and C in end. Her unique skill is Schwarwez Schwert. At level 3 you get Lane Ledger Main, and at level 5 you get Embody in Mind. Makitakane Fuki Kitaru, Full Armor, has a stat bonus in stamina, guts, and wit. With an aptitude towards turf, she has a distance of A in both medium and long with a C in mile. Her strategy is pace. No, it's actually not pace, it's late. But she has a B in it, so you can definitely run her pace if you want to. Her unique skill is Bountiful Harvest. At level 3 you'll get Overwhelming Pressure. At level 5 you get Innate Experience. Ishi Akabono has a stat bonus of 20% in power and 10% in guts. With an aptitude towards turf, Her distances are A in sprint with a B in mile. Her strategy is pace, but you can run her as front because it is B, with a C in late. Her unique skill is Yummy Star Speed. Level 3 you'll get Perfect Prep. At level 5 you get Gourmand. Agnes Digital has a stat bonus of 8% in stamina and speed, and 7% for power and wit. Her aptitudes are towards turf and dirt. The distances she can run is mile and medium, and her strategy is pace and late with a B and end. Her unique skill is OMG, the final sprint. At level 3 you'll get Super Stan, and at level 5 you'll get Lead the Charge. Super Creek Halloween has a stat bonus of 8% in stamina and guts, with a 14% in speed. Her aptitude is still towards turf, and the distances are medium and long. Her strategy is pace, with B in late, and a D in front. Her unique skill is Give Mummy a Hug. Level 3 you'll get Professor of Curvature, and at level 5 you'll get Mystifying Murmur. Rice Shower Halloween has a stat bonus of 15% in stamina and power, with an aptitudes towards turf. Her distances are medium and long, with a C in mile. Strategy is still pace with a B in front and a C in late. Her unique skill is Every Rose has its fangs. At level 3 you'll get Calm and Collected, and at level 5 you get Tantalizing Trick. Kawakami Princess has a stat bonus of 10% in power and 20% in guts. Her aptitude is towards turf, with a medium distance of A, and a B in mile. Her strategy is towards late, but she has a C in pace and D in end. Her unique skill is A Princess Must Seize Victory. Level 3 you'll get No Stopping Me, and at level 5 you get Rising Dragon. Manhattan Cafe has a stat bonus of 30% in stamina. With a aptitude towards turf, she has a in long and a B in medium. Her strategy is towards late, but she has a C in both pace and end. Her unique skill is Chasing After You. At level 3 you'll get Relax, and at level 5 you get Stamina Siphon. Gold City Festival. She has a 8% in speed and power with a 14% bonus of in wit. Her aptitude is towards turf, but she has a D in dirt, and her distances are mile with a B in medium and long. Her strategy is pace and late. Her unique skill is Dancing in the Leaves. Level 3 you'll get Battle Formation, and at level 5 you get Line Weight. Simbuli Rudolph's Festival Skin has a 14% in stamina and 8% in speed and wit. With a aptitude towards turf, she has a distance of A for medium and long with a C in mile. Her strategy is pace and late, with a B in front and C in end. Her unique skill is Arrow's Whistle, Shadows Disperse. At level 3 you'll get Calm and Collected, at level 5 you get Fall Frenzy. Tosin Jordan has a stat bonus of 10% in speed, power, and guts, an aptitude towards turf. Her distances are medium, with a B in long, and her strategy is pace, with a B in late and a C in front. Your unique skill is Pop and Polish. Level 3 you'll get On Your Left, at level 5 you'll get Race Planner. Majiro Duber has a stat bonus of 10% in speed and 20% in wit. Her aptitude is towards turf, with a distance of mile and medium being A. Her strategy is late, she has a B in pace and a C in front. Her unique skill is Moving Past and Beyond. Level 3 will get All Seeing Eyes, and at level 5 we get Yoda Invicta. The High Hates Christmas version has a stat bonus of 12% in stamina and power, with a 6% in wit. Her aptitude is towards turf, with a A in both medium and long, A in pace, and a B in late. Her unique skill is Presence from X. At level 3 you'll get VIP Pass, and at level 5 you get In Body and Mind. Ogre Cap Christmas has a stat bonus towards 15% in speed and stamina. Her aptitude is towards turf, but she still has a B in dirt. Her distances are mile and medium, with a B in long. And her strategies are pace and late, with a G in end. Her unique skill is Festive Miracle. At level 3, you'll get Gourmand, and at level 5, you get Innate Experience. Fine Motion has a stat bonus of 15% in power and 15% in wit. With a aptitude towards turf, her distances are mile and medium, and her strategy is pace, with a D in front and C in end. And I guess she also has a C in long. Her unique skill is Fairy Tale. At level 3, you'll get Speed Star, and at level 5, you get Determined Descent. Tamamo Cross has a 20% in stamina, 10% in guts. With an aptitude towards turf, her distances are medium and long, and her strategy is pace, late, and end. Her unique skill is White Lightning, coming through. At level 3, you'll get Fast and Furious, and at level 5, you get Tail 9. Haru Urara has a stat bonus of 20% in power and 10% in guts, with an aptitude towards dirt. Her distances are mile and sprint, with a strategy towards late, but she has a B in end. Her unique skill is 114th time the charm. At level 3, you'll get Center Stage. At level 5, you get Hard Worker. Finally, the last Uma on this list is Tiam Opera O New Year. She has a stat bonus towards 14% in speed and 8% in stamina, in wit. Her aptitude towards turf, with a distance of A in medium and long, and her strategy is pace and late with a C in front. Her unique skill is Barcarolle. I don't know how you really say that. Barcarolle of Blessings. Level 3, you get Swinging Maestro. At level 5, you get Headliner. And that is it. That is all for our list of trainees that are going to be coming on this banner. It's basically everyone, but hey, I had to name them all off somehow without taking maybe, I would say about 2 hours to talk about them all. Anywho, if you managed to make it this far, thank you for watching. And if you didn't make it this far, hey, there was a warning at the beginning. If all you came here was for the support card, so that's fine. But I always want to include something about the trainee banner, and if it's going to be like this, I'll gladly do it. And hell, if there's just that one person in the comments that's like, hey, I kind of want to know how this trainee is basically used, I'll do my best to either explain it to them in the comments below, or hell, if I need to make a video going in depth on a random Uma that hasn't been on Raid Up for a while, I guess I can do it. And if hell, if I have them, I can just do a video of me raising them for my daily or something. Anywho, I've gone on for far too long. Good luck on your summons, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.